Hi, friends. Some of you know that I've been working on holiday dresses for my 18-inch dolls, specifically my American Girl dolls. All my American Girl dolls are secondhand, uh, bought off of Mercari, Etsy, or the thrift store. And um, I've got six at the moment. I have a seventh one on the way. And really, I only want to do the historical dolls, but none of them have clothes. They don't have the American Girl clothes or anything like that. And I've never really done a theme with the dolls, so I don't have anything for uh, the holidays. And I just thought, you know, I'm feeling really good, and I've been really inspired to make things the last couple of months. And I decided I'm going to make a different dress for each of my dolls, which I've done so far, which you won't see until around December 1st. But each doll is in a different style dress, different material. There are no two things the same about any of the dolls so far. Even down to the trim. It's just everything is different. I'm just trying to use a whole bunch of what I have. Um, but earlier this year, I got a Just Like You number 4, which is um, the Asian face mold. Um, and I didn't want her to have just the I didn't want her dress to be like what the others had, of course, because I want everybody different. But I wanted her to have a more of an Asian inspired type dress. So I went on to Google and I searched little girl, Asian little girl holiday dress, or Asian style holiday dress, or something like that. And I found a couple that I thought were really cute. Um, but then it was like, I don't wanna spend any more money. I don't wanna buy a pattern. Um, the fabric that I'm using is fabric that I have had, or that just recently a friend has sent me. That was holiday fabric, um, and I wanted to use that. So first was, okay, I have to have a pattern. So I looked at this is a picture that I looked at. Um, I decided to make my own. Um, so I did. Now, I think it turned out really good. Um, thing is, I want a Christmas dress, but I didn't want to use the Christmas material that I had for a trial run to practice the pattern to see if the pieces work together. And so, and I was like, and I don't want to use just any old fabric, because if it turns out, I want to be able to use it as a everyday dress. Um, so I got, I went to my um, fabric stash, and I have this. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's just $1 fat quarter. And I thought this also, kind of, I don't know if it's a picture. Yeah, you can see. It kind of reminded me, um, as like is it dogwood? I think it is a dogwood or a cherry blossom flower, and I thought this would be perfect. And if the pattern worked out, then that would be really cute. So I pieced it all together, and this is what I came up with. Um, I would change a few things, and I'll show you those. Uh, but I am so tickled with it. It is so cute. If I were, well, when I do it, when I make the dress again, I have to decide how I want to do this right here. I don't really like that it's two separate pieces. If I do it again, I think I would put the collar on maybe first, and then I would take the piping and just keep it one continuous piece and go around here, because it doesn't go on this inside piece. I did put it on there first, and I didn't like how it sat. Um, so I would probably do that. I would go ahead and sew the collar on first, and then I would take the piping and go all the way around. Now the piping actually it isn't really all the way around because there's a zipper in the back, which I'm pretty happy with it. I think I did a good job on the zipper this time. I seemed to be in a groove and everything was just coming together. Now, not to say that I didn't make mistakes. There was a lot of, the seam ripper was used several times. So I did need the seam ripper to do this. There were several pieces. I put the sleeve on backwards. Um, didn't like the trim or whatever. So, yeah. I'm glad I found my seam ripper. Otherwise, I use the smallest stitch on the machine, and it takes a while to undo that. Um, anyways, let me see. Now, if I do this again, this, looks good on the outside. On the inside, this inner piece right here, this piece, I would do it just a little bit longer, so that the, well, I do it longer so there's a little bit more for it to grab a hold of down here. Because there was a little, when I put it on, it doesn't have anything to really hold this down. So you gotta sit there and adjust the collar and everything. And I think maybe if this was a little bit longer, it would help. I don't really want it to be this complete length, because I think that would then make it bulky. But maybe just to about halfway. And then I might, this is when having a serger would come in handy, but I might use like a bias strip on here. Now I did use for the, I don't know if you call it this trim, but for on the edge here and on the hem, I used a bias strip or a bias tape with piping in it. And just so happens that one of the Happy mailboxes that Grace um, sent me this recently had, I think it was a white and a black bias tape. Let me take it out of the thing so it doesn't shine too much. But this is what I used. Uh, and I thought, you know what? It has spring flowers on it. I should use white because I see she sent me a black one too. And even though this has black in it, I just thought the white would just make it stand out more. And so when I put it all together and it was all done, I am really, really tickled with the way it turned out. Um, and the flowers they just remind me of like the cherry blossoms. And in DC they have the cherry blossom plants, trees, and they're so pretty when they bloom. And I don't know, I think it all works out. So when Christmas is over and I take off the Christmas dress, I can put this on her. I just really like it. This piece would be longer. This one I did change and make it bigger before I did it. The sleeves would be shorter because I cut about 3/4. What is it? What is it? 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch of the length of this off. Um, because I kind of made it really long. But the length of the dress was cut. I think I designed that piece really good. Now, they might have been a little shorter than this, and that was only because when I wanted to fold the fabric, and the fabric was just a tiny bit shorter than this paper. So, it's all, it was a learning thing. Um, I'm happy that I was able to design this and I don't know, make something that actually looked like it was supposed to. So, I hope you like it. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll come back, at least for December, because I'm going to show all of my American Girl dolls and the dresses that I made for them. And then I also will show you the new one that should be here any day, and hopefully I will have I don't know, an unboxing with that. And if I get anything really good for Christmas, I'll show you all that too. Okay? So, happy holidays, and thanks for stopping by. Bye, y'all.